want to talk to you now about teen takeovers. They've been making headlines across the country, and this is some video that we first showed you back in March when D.C. police say around 200 juveniles flooded Navy Yard. There were reports of robberies, assaults, and even a gunshot fired into the air. All of this frightening everybody who lives nearby. But experts say these gatherings are about more than just causing trouble. My colleague 7 News' Adriana Hopkins is on your side with what parents and communities can do to keep kids safe this summer.
We're all familiar with teen takeovers, and the most recent one drew national attention. They're a growing concern that sparks calls for tougher consequences. But one mental health expert says the solution may not be as simple as more punishment. Lee McInnes with Newport Healthcare says many teenagers are looking for connection, fun, attention, and a sense of control of how they want to spend their time. And social media can quickly turn that into something bigger and riskier. She does not believe criminalizing teens or their parents is effective. Rather, she says it would have the opposite effect, creating instability at home. She says parents and communities should be having direct conversations with teenagers while also creating safe alternatives for them to gather.
For parents, it starts with having conversation. And, you know, I've talked with actually several teens and families about this topic of like, have you heard of teen takeovers and what are your thoughts about it? I saw another community in Florida. They did a great job of preventing one of these events. The police got information about an event being planned. They showed up in advance, so it wasn't reactive, it was proactive, and it did not form into a teen takeover, despite the fact that some teens showed up.
She also says to remember, we have all been teenagers and wanting to hang out is normal, but we did not have social media hyping us up. That being said, she says the goal is not to excuse bad behavior, but to be proactive before things escalate. Back to you.
Well, the conversation continues online with more advice on what parents and communities can do to help teens. You can look for Adriana's story right now on our homepage.